In this video, I want to talk about my approach to sales, and it really comes from a very consultative is how you say it? Consultative approach to really engaging with people, and it really comes down to having a genuine curiosity for what the other business is going through. And through that curiosity, you can really get to learn a lot about them and being able to find out or map out ways in which your product or service or whatever it is you offer can actually help what they're doing. There's something that's called a 70-30 rule that a lot of people actually suggest doing, and it really comes down to listening 70% of the time and only speaking 30% of the time. And the way you do that is you inquire more, you pick up on cues, you actually try to learn more about the other person's business, because that's what's going to give you the tools to actually understand what part of your product or service is relevant to what they do. And once you're able to present your solution in the light of what they're actually going through and what the actual business needs, then your solution becomes a no-brainer, and you can start closing opportunities, not from a sense of actually pushing product down their throat, but from a perspective of like, I'm actually adding value to you and I feel like we're actually getting somewhere that's mutually beneficial. So I think that's what sales is. Furthermore, I think I also have to admit that for the longest time I had not had this approach, and that really cost me a lot of stress, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of just not enjoying my time when I was working in sales, because I really was focusing more on being results driven, in a pure sense of just like, let me just talk as much about the product, let me just try to push this as hard as I can, versus actually taking a step back and listening. And when I finally started embracing this sort of mentality of let me actually listen, let me actually provide value and create solutions, that was what really started to turn things for me into being actually able to enjoy what I do and being actually able to find some sort of pleasure and some sort of like gratification out of being able to engage with people, because you're no longer trying to trick them or trying to get something out of them. Rather, you're trying to provide something, and people sense this. People can smell authenticity a mile away. And when you're able to engage them in an authentic way that actually listens to their needs and provides value to what they do, you're really unstoppable. So that's it for this video. I hope you really enjoyed my perspective on sales and coming as a consultant and really trying to understand what people do, and the value creates itself. People really align with that. Let me know if you have any comments, any feedback, any tips, any other techniques that you might use when you're talking to clients. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Yeah, please comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about these videos, and let me know what other topics you'd like me to cover in future videos. Thanks, guys.